guys, today's video I'll be going from my straight natural hair to these full goddess locks in only 3 hours. So if you want to see this transformation, make sure you stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, family. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that a few months ago I got my hair cut and I got it dyed peach. So even though I love my hair, it is getting super hot and humid here in Texas and I need to tuck it away for a while. Luckily, our friends over at Shake and Go, they sent me these goddess locks to do a little show and tell for you guys. What I'll be doing today is a perimeter crochet. I'm going to crochet the back of my hair with these hippie locks. And in the front, I'm going to do individuals with these game-changing wrap and lock hipsta locks. Freetress wrap and lock collection is specifically designed to hide those unnatural knots after installing a pre-loop braid. Each strand has an Afro kinky wrapping piece attached to the loop, which is used to wrap around the base of the lock after crocheting it through the base. This system not only saves time, but saves you coins by including the wrapping hair for you. Installing the individual locks will allow you to have a bit more versatility with styling. You can do individuals throughout the entire head. You can do them around the perimeter, including the back, or just in the front like I'm doing today. If you are not a big fan of the curls, this system also comes in the Starla lock collection. For the hippie locks in the back, I used 4 packs, and for the wrap and locks, I only used 1. Since my hair is straight, I'm going to need a little assistance braiding it down, so I'm grabbing my Shine and Jam, and then I'm going to begin parting out my individuals in the front. I'm simply going to braid each section down a couple of inches and then twist to the bottom. Once I've done all my individuals, I'm going to then break down the back. In this case, I'm going to do 10 rows straight back. So basically, I'm going to braid down the first row. Then when I get to the second row, when I get halfway down that row, I'm going to grab the end of the first row, tuck it into that second one, and then continue braiding and repeating that over and over. I have several videos that describe how to do this in detail, so I'll link those in the cards above for you to check out later. When I get to the last braid, I just crochet it underneath the rest of them. Then when I install the locks in the back, I make sure to secure the first couple right where that last braid is tucked to keep it from slipping out. For the front, I had to get quite creative for a couple of reasons. For starters, my hair is too long and thick to pull through the locks. So if I'm not going to pull it through, I needed to find a way to conceal my color as much as possible. Because the wrapping hair that's attached to that lock wasn't long enough, I had to find a way to shorten my own hair. So this is what I came up with. It will look quite complicated, but the takedown was actually not that bad, so stay tuned to the end so you can actually see me take them down. Essentially what I had to do was crochet the tip of my hair at the base and fold it down. It was still quite long because my hair was straight at the time and it kept unraveling, so I'm going to wrap it around the length of that shaft. And then when I get to the end, I'm just going to apply a rubber band. It doesn't have to be too tight, just tight enough for it to keep it from unraveling. To install the hipsta lock, I'm going to first crochet the loop at the top through the base of my braid. Then I'm going to take the wrap hair and crochet that through the loop. That's going to lock it into the base. Before I begin wrapping, I want to make sure I've fluffed out the hair as much as possible. And then I'm going to carefully wrap. I'm doing this to make sure that I cover up as much color as possible. And then I'm just going to keep wrapping until I can't wrap anymore. The hair is kinky enough that it won't unravel on you. Palm rolling it does help. And that completes the look, you guys. Goddess locks is typically my go-to style, but I usually do a full crochet with the illusion parting for this. This is not the first time I've done perimeter crochet, but I really wanted to try these hipster locks because not only does it save time, but also saves me coins because I don't have to buy additional wrapping hair to wrap the base. Crocheting the back also worked out best for my situation because the fullness of the locks covered up my bright color pretty well. I am 5'2", so these being 18 and 20 inches, they fall right at waist length on me. With the front looking so natural, I had a lot of fun styling this in different updos that I normally couldn't get away with a full crochet. I should get a solid 6 to 8 weeks of wear out of this protective style. Now let's talk about this takedown. All I did was unravel the base in the opposite direction to loosen up the kinky hair. Once I could see the braid, I just popped it out and separated it from the lock. Then I just cut the lock off. So that's it for today's video. As always, if you found it helpful, make sure you thumbs it up and tell a friend. If you aren't already subscribed, make sure you hit that button below so you don't miss our weekly uploads. And special thanks to our friends over at Shake and Go for sponsoring this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!